Coming up on Mountain News this morning, we talk to healthcare professionals to split fact from fiction regarding a potentially deadly coronavirus. And we take you to Perry County, where people living with hepatitis C now have a chance to receive free treatment for the disease. And also in Perry County, we may soon learn more about the progress of a 2019 murder trial after multiple delays.
Dedicated to Eastern and Southern Kentucky, this is WYMT Mountain News This Morning.
Good morning. The time is 5:32 on January 22nd. I'm Madison Pergram, and thank you for joining us on Mountain News This Morning. On this chilly Wednesday morning, let's go to Brandon Robinson. Brandon, we've had 3 days of cold.
Madison, it's definitely cold outside this morning, so we're going to continue to track that trend for a little while longer. Today is the last day we'll see temperatures in the morning in the teens and maybe even the 20s for a little while. Let's take a look and see what's going on right now across the region. Nothing, because the skies cleared out late last night, and now it's just frosty and chilly this morning. So give yourself time to get those cars warmed up. 13 Monticello, 12 in Irvin, 14 in Ashland, 19 Jackson Hazard, 17 in Pikeville, a quattro of 16s there, London, Harlan, Williamsburg, and Middlesboro there. And we're going to continue to see wind chills playing a factor in some locations. Feels like 8 right now in Prestonsburg and 0 down toward Monticello. 12-hour planner. Lots of sunshine today. That's going to warm us up quickly. Already between 7 and 9, about a 7-degree difference there, 6-degree difference. And then you see by the afternoon 46, and we'll finally get above freezing for the first time in about 3 days. We'll talk about the extended forecast coming up here in just a little bit. Madison.
Thank you, Brandon. Well, yesterday, the CDC and World Health Organization confirmed a case of the new coronavirus is in the United States. We've had people messages here saying they have heard coronavirus is in Eastern Kentucky, and it is, but there's a lot of rumors and myths around the virus. WYMT's Connor James talked with a local health official to determine fact versus fiction.
Tuesday afternoon, a case of the new coronavirus was confirmed in the United States.
We have now seen that a case has been identified in Washington state.
This following fears as an outbreak spread in China. Those fears hitting our region.
There's no indication this is anywhere near our area in Kentucky, in Eastern Kentucky.
Public Health Director for the Kentucky River District, Scott Lockard, says this coronavirus is not near us, but we experience the coronavirus frequently.
Yeah, there's no cause for alarm. If somebody goes to the doctor and they're told that they have a virus or their child has a coronavirus, again, it can be the common cold.
The virus we're hearing about in China and now the U.S. is a novel strain.
Novel means new, so it's something they haven't seen before, and so it's really heightened concerns by the World Health Organization.
There's no vaccination for that strain yet. Coronaviruses can be serious, like the rare, severe acute respiratory syndrome, but that's not always the case.
Yeah, all those different things. It can take pneumonia, the common cold, a lot of those different respiratory illnesses.
Lockard says the department here in Perry County constantly monitors where outbreaks are happening across the United States, and the public can help prevent it.
But practicing, good oral hygienic practices right now is a way to contain this.
Now that was Connor James, and the new strain of the coronavirus has killed 6 people in Asia. Health officials in the United States say they believe the risk to the public is low here in Perry County. You are urged to just practice healthy habits and stay away from others if you are sick. And University of Kentucky researchers announced a project yesterday that plans to rid Perry County of hepatitis C. It is called Key Treatment, and it comes with a $15 million grant. It will treat anyone 18 years or older in Perry County who tests positive for Hep C. This comes at no cost to them.
Everyone in Perry County who is chronically infected with hepatitis, whether they're insured, uninsured, drug user, non-drug user, anybody who is interested in getting treated, they can come to our clinic and make an appointment.
The clinic is located in the Hazard ARH Medical Mall, and it is estimated that 900 people in Perry County are infected with hepatitis C. And Pikeville Medical Center is adding new beds to its neonatal intensive care unit. With the new grant funding from a certificate of need the hospital applied for last year, 8 new beds will be added to the NICU for a total of 16 beds. The new beds mean more than just extra rooms. They also mean the hospital will be able to care for younger babies. Staff members say it is a win-win for everyone.
We have the capability to be able to take care of younger babies, and now we're able to do that. So it's very exciting. We'll be able to keep our babies closer to home now. These babies that we were having to send to UK can stay here, so financially it's going to help this community and this region greatly.
There is no definite date for when the beds will be added, but hospital personnel says they hope to see things moving forward by summer. And a major hospital is shutting its doors later this year. Our Lady of Bellefontaine Hospital is set to close in September. The facility employed around 1,000 people. Until the hospital closes in September, care will continue as normal. One woman who works at the center says the news came as a shock to her fellow employees.
They were all devastated. There had been a woman that worked there 29 years. She was just tore up. They were all crying. It was a very upsetting room to be in.
Now, State Representative Danny Bentley says he's called on the governor's office to do everything possible to keep the doors open and the people of the community served. And crossing the river from Ashland to West Virginia, the Mingo County Sheriff's Department is investigating a Tuesday evening shooting in Del Barton. According to Sheriff James Smith, 1 man is dead and the shooter is in custody. Deputies are still on the scene taking statements, and West Virginia State Police are assisting in the investigation. Details about what led up to the shooting are unavailable at this time. And jury selection is set to begin in a Perry County murder trial later today. James McIntosh is accused of shooting Danny Mullins multiple times last year. The trial will actually be held in Knott County, and McIntosh's attorney asked for a change of venue in the fall, which a judge granted. It is unclear how long the trial might last. And state troopers say they made an arrest in an armed robbery in Lawrence County. Officials with Kentucky State Police say this man, 48-year-old Donald Adams Jr., robbed the K-Smart in Louisa. After reviewing surveillance footage, troopers say they found Adams at his home, which was less than a block away from the store. He was taken to the Big Sandy Regional Detention Center. And a reward is being offered in a Laurel County theft case. Deputies say this couple wearing hoodies stole from the Ultra Shine car wash in London at the junction of American Greeting Card Road and US 25. The owner is offering a $250 reward for any information leading to the identification and arrest of the suspects. And anyone with information is asked to contact the Laurel County Sheriff's Office at 606-864-6600. And during the colder months, many schools are not in session due to snow or holiday breaks. Investigators say this can cause some child abuse cases to go unreported. WYMT's Marianne Fletcher went to Judy's Place for kids in Floyd County to learn other ways you can help these students.
Sometimes it is not easy to donate money.
Of course, monetary donations are always appreciated.
And those at Judy's Place for Kids know the struggle.
But it's really those private donations, the community support that really makes the difference.
Executive Director Laura Kretzer says there are other ways to help.
We can always use paper products like toilet paper, paper towels, Kleenex, cleaning supplies.
Plus, Play-Doh and snacks are always accepted. There's also a program called CASA.
And CASA stands for Court Appointed Special Advocates.
These volunteers visit with the child in family court every 30 days.
We really need more of those caring adults to step up.
What does it cost for a CASA volunteer? Just time.
But really to become a voice for a child who's in family court.
During the colder months, abuse cases slow down.
These children are not around another adult outside of their situation.
So it is vital to train these volunteers to spot signs of child abuse at any stage.
And that if they suspect abuse, that they report it.
Keeping Eastern Kentucky kids safe. In Floyd County, Marianne Fletcher, WYMT Mountain News.
Now, if you would like to become a CASA volunteer or donate, you can call Judy's Place for Kids at 606-886-8520. And one Eastern Kentucky high school teacher is facing more charges. An Owsley County grand jury indicted James Cornett late last week. He's accused of having sexual contact with 2 students, and according to his arrest citation, he inappropriately touched a couple of students between August and September of last year. He is facing multiple charges, including sexual abuse and indecent exposure. And a man pardoned by former Governor Bevin is in trouble with the law again. Dayton Jones was indicted on drug charges on January 10th in Oldham County and bonded out of prison last Friday. Back in 2014, Jones pleaded guilty of sodomizing a teen with a toy during a party. The teen had to have surgery after the attack, and Bevin did away with Jones's 15-year sentence despite cries from the prosecutor, who said there was a mountain of evidence against him. The timeline of Jones's drug case and Bevin's commutation, his sentence did overlap. And while former Governor Bevin's pardons continue to draw scrutiny from some, Governor Andy Beshear says he wants to fix the state's pretrial release sentence. The State Department of Public Advocacy has asked the Kentucky Supreme Court to set, quote, clear constitutional rules. The governor's administration says it would help defendants' rights to get reasonable bail. Governor Beshear says setting clear bail outlines would help ease Kentucky's overcrowded jails. During his State of the Commonwealth address, Governor Beshear said he wants the legislature to focus on criminal justice reform. And another Eastern Kentucky county joined the ever-growing list of Second Amendment sanctuaries. Floyd County passed a resolution last night to add themselves to that list. The fiscal court reports that it passed unanimously. They joined more than 40 other counties in the Commonwealth who passed similar resolutions. And one viral challenge on the popular social media app TikTok has sparked concerns from fire officials who say it could be very dangerous.
It will be a much drier and much warmer day across the region. Well, after this morning, of course. I'll have more we're expecting for the rest of the week, in about 3 minutes.